look wonderful.
Turn your face one way. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ann Houston, and it is my honor and privilege to be performing this ceremony today. And on behalf of Albert and Kailey, welcome and thank you for being here. Today, Albert and Kailey proclaim and celebrate their love, and we gather around them in recognition of their union to offer our friendship, our support, and to share in the happiness of this day. As their family and friends, each of you has played some part in bringing them to this moment, and in various ways will continue to support and contribute to their relationship. Today, you will have the opportunity to witness their promises and share in their joy. Albert, Kailey, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves in marriage?
Yes.
Yes.
Will you honor each other as husband and wife all the days of your life?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask the two of you to join hands, and I'll take your flowers. The most wonderful of all things in life is the discovery of another human being with whom one relationship has a growing depth, beauty, and joy. This inner mystery of love between two people is a most marvelous thing. It cannot be found by looking for it or by passionately wishing for it. It's a sort of divine accident and the most wonderful gift in life. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like a volcano and then subsides, and when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have become so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the proclamation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when the beginning of love has burned away, and it is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen away from their branches, they find that they are only one tree and not two. Albert, do you take Kailey to be your wife? Do you promise to be true to her in good times and bad, in sickness and health, in sorrow and joy, to love her, honor her, forsaking all others all the days of your life?
I do.
And Kailey, do you take Albert to be your husband? Do you promise to be true to him in good times and bad, in sickness and health, in sorrow and joy, to love him, honor him, forsaking all others all the days of your life?
I do.
Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, real and true, the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely of places, and this radiance never fades. This mysterious, magical joy is the greatest treasure of all, known only by those who love. The act of speaking a vow is a simple one, perhaps too simple for the deep meaning that a vow holds. What you promise to one another today must be renewed tomorrow and each day that stretches out before you. Albert and Kailey have written personal vows to each other, and they will now share them. So who's going to go first?
Who do you want to go first?
Me, because I'm going to cry.
Okay.
I'll try not to. Albert Johnson. You are my favorite person to laugh with, my dearest friend, and the one whom my soul loves. God. It is just over 5 years to the week that I first met you. You came to our first date with chocolate shaped like hedgehogs, and I was so surprised. I didn't know that people still did things like that. And I even had to call my mom and tell her all about it. She would have loved you. You came into my life when I was least expecting you, but absolutely when I most needed you. And together we have grown in life and in love, but most importantly, you have made me a better person, a better lover, and a better friend. I thought I loved you then in our humble beginnings, but that cannot compare to how I love you now, how I'll love you tomorrow or in 60 years. So, to my dearest love, I promise to love you without condition, to laugh with you until our bellies hurt, to always be honest and kind, and to challenge you when it's warranted. I promise to always keep your heart safe, and that you will never have to face the day alone. And I promise to love you well, to give you a love that is bold, without restraint, now and for the rest of our lives. Does anyone have a tissue?
You did great. Should I sit? From the first time that we met to today, the best way I can describe our relationship is easy. I know I can be somewhat of a challenge sometimes, so I don't want to make any assumptions on your part. But for me, you are the easiest thing in the world to love. You are uncommonly kind, utterly selfless, unfailingly funny, and seemingly determined to be the best person I have ever known. And at that, you succeed. You, Kailey, Denise Marie, are an inspiration to me. You make me want to be the best man, the best version of myself that I can be. And when I fail, you are always there with a hand outstretched. There are times when I find myself wondering if you are even real. When I think about my life before I met you and my life now, I'm often amazed. You took an already pretty lucky guy, and through your constant companionship, turned him into the luckiest man in the world. The experiences of your past and my past have shaped us both into who we are, and I vow from the bottom of my heart that the experiences of your future will be my privilege. I vow to always be your rock, your shield, and your steadfast friend. As your husband, I will always love, honor, and cherish you while teasing you every day because you're not getting off that easily. As I look at you now, struck dumb by you once again, and enchanted by you once again, I'm reminded, like the nerds we are, of the elven maiden Luthien, who gave her love to a mortal man, simple creature that he was. And I'll be forever grateful to you for gracing my life with your presence. I vow to be yours forever.
The two of you join hands again. So Albert, please look to Kailey and say to her, I pledge to love you,
I pledge to love you,
to laugh with you when there is joy,
to laugh with you when there is joy,
to grieve with you when there is sorrow,
to grieve with you when there is sorrow,
to grow with you in love and life.
to grow with you in love and life.
And Kailey, look to Albert and say to him, I pledge to love you,
I pledge to love you,
to laugh with you when there is joy,
to laugh with you when there is joy,
to grieve with you when there is sorrow,
to grieve with you when there is sorrow,
to grow with you in love and life.
to grow with you in love and life.
Albert and Kailey will be exchanging rings today as an outward sign of their commitment to one another. The circle of a ring speaks of love freely given. It has no beginning, it has no end. The rings you give and receive this day declares the unity and love you create as husband and wife. Albert, if you could please take Kailey's ring,
Thank you.
place it on her finger, and say to her, with this ring I marry you,
With this ring I marry you,
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
Accept this ring
Accept this ring,
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
accept as a sign of my love and
for
faithfulness
all the years to come.
for all the years to come.
And Kailey, if you can take Albert's ring and place it on his finger. and say to him, with this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you
I marry you
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
Accept this ring
Accept this ring
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
for all the years to come.
for all the years to come.
As a perfect circle, a ring symbolizes eternity in the years to come. May these rings remind you of this special occasion when you were united in marriage. Albert, Kailey, as the two of you come into this marriage uniting you as husband and wife, and as you affirm your faith and love for one another, always remember to cherish each other as special and unique individuals. Respect the thoughts, ideas, and suggestions of one another. Be able to forgive and live each day that you may share it together. As from this day forward, you shall be each other's home, comfort, and refuge. Your marriage will be strengthened by your friendship, love, and respect for each other. May the love which has brought you together today continue to grow and enrich your lives. And may you meet with courage the problems which may rise to challenge you. May your marriage always be one of ever-growing depth and meaning, and may you always respect the individuality of each other. May your communication be open and honest, and your relationship always be one of love and trust. And the happiness you share today be with you always, and the love of your family and friends surround you. Albert and Kailey, we have heard you promise to share your lives in marriage, and we recognize and respect the bond of love that you have made. You have spoken these words of commitment before all who have gathered here. You have joined yourself to each other by solemn vows, the joining of hands, and the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, in the honesty and sincerity that you have both said and done here before your witnesses, and the power vested in me by the province of Ontario, it is my delight and honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
You did great, baby.
Thank you. Register. So, Kailey, if you'd like to have a seat, and Albert, you will stand beside your wife. Doesn't matter which side, either side. There we go, you passed, you answered all the questions, right?
I'm qualified to be a wife.
You are. Okay, so, Kailey, so I need your signature on 42, and then in my book right here where it says spouse. One hand on her, put your other hand down here. Look down, make sure she signs in the right place.
Emily.
I think you're doing fine.
And then stay in that position like you're signing, and both of you look up your paparazzi here and smile. Thank you. And then we're going to have Albert have a seat, and you can stay on this side, Kailey. Have a seat. So Albert, I need your signature on 43, and in my book right here where it says spouse. You got a hand right here.
Right here?
Like this?
Yeah, like that. Put your cheek a little closer.
You always know. You've done this before.
No, point to where he's got a sign.
You did it already.
Yeah. Okay, and then both of you look up and smile. You sign both places, Albert?
Yes.
Very good. Look up at your wife. Perfect. So now I need witnesses. So one at a time.
Witnesses.
So one at a time. She's signing for you or for Albert?
She's signing for me.
Okay, so go beside her. Now, Albert, you get in beside your wife. Look over her shoulder because the balance of your life is in her hands. Okay, signature here.
Okay.
You look very pretty, Angela.
You look beautiful.
And signature here. Thank you. And signature and your full address, please. Thank you.
All right, my guy.
As long as you hold me like you held Kailey.
I will.
There you go. Put your hand on his shoulder. There you go.
I knew we
Signature here.
Okay.
Signature here.
Okay.
Get in there, Kayla. You're still part of it.
I don't know. Not with these two.
Okay. And signature and your full address,
Okay.
please.
Thanks, man.
Good. You got it.
Okay, so here you come and stand here side by side and face all your family and friends. Here you go.
You look nice.
Thanks. So do you.
So I would normally shake your hand, but with COVID, I'm not allowed to. But I can do this. Congratulations. Congratulations. And here's your certificate. So it is with great pleasure I would like to introduce to everyone for the very first time as a legally married couple, our newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Albert and Kailey Johnson.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you so much, Anne.
My pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
You were a welcome face at that elevator.